We started the day under the suspension bridge in Vancouver, British Columbia, and right away it already felt like the kind of place where you're not really sure what the day is going to turn into, but you know you're going to like it. This is A's and Z's, where we explore aquariums and zoos and everything around it that makes it worth the visit. While we were walking, we actually came across a harbor seal just hanging out near the water. In fact, there were a bunch, but I only got one on camera. And that was the first moment the day shifted from just sightseeing to feeling like we were in the middle of something alive. We're walking along this little pathway in Vancouver, and there's this seal right there. From there, we went into Vancouver Aquarium, which sits right inside Stanley Park. Stanley Park, it feels like you're on an island because there's water everywhere. You have the city in the background, but it's actually a peninsula. And you just follow simple trails to get to the entrance of the aquarium. The aquarium itself is not overwhelming in size. It only takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get through. Have great indoor and outdoor exhibits. These guys were the best. They were hilarious. Everything was very informative and it was easy to get through. They had a good mix of amphibians and fish and these anemones, which were really cool. Overall, it was really great. I mean, it definitely could have been bigger, but I think the positive thing is that it's really a nice part of the city, and it kind of leads you to the next adventure, which is bike riding or at least exploring Stanley Park. Honestly, the aquarium was great, but the highlight was certainly riding around Stanley Park. We rented bikes. They have bike stations all over the peninsula, and it takes you through a trail that covers a lot of the history of that area in Canada. So we found ourselves stopping a lot and just reading some of the historical markers. There's beautiful trails that go through amazing flowers. We were there in June, and the flowers were just incredible. There was lots of places to stop and take pictures. The environment just kept changing. It was awesome. Then we came across something completely unexpected, a group of people drumming on the beach. It was like a hippie drum circle. It was awesome. So what stood out the most about Vancouver, it wasn't any single stop. It's just how quickly everything shifts. You're in a controlled space like the aquarium, which was beautiful, and then you're in completely open and unpredictable moments, and it was great.